Albavision hacked. The global group ransomware attack explained. It's a digital nightmare come true. Albavision, the Spanish-language media giant based in Miami, has reportedly fallen prey to the nefarious global group ransomware-as-a-service operation. This bold move by the up-and-coming cybercriminal syndicate has left many wondering just how far they'll go. And this is only the beginning of the story. According to HackRead, Albavision was hit hard by the global group, resulting in the alleged theft of a staggering 400 gigabytes of data. As the 29th victim since the group's emergence last month, Albavision faces a ticking time bomb. Pay an undisclosed ransom within 2 weeks or face the consequences. The ransomware gang seems to have a particular interest in media companies, with Italian radio station Rete Toscana Classica and Ireland's national TV and radio broadcaster, RTE, also on their hit list. But here's where it gets controversial. With the mounting threats posed by Global Group and Scattered Spider, another notorious cybercriminal outfit, should organizations prioritize cybersecurity over other business priorities? It's a question that sparked heated debate among industry experts. One thing's for sure. Now is the time for companies to beef up their cybersecurity policies and invest in comprehensive cyber threat training for all employees. In related news, the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office recently revealed that its unclassified Acquisition Research Center website, used by federal agencies for sensitive government contract management, had been breached. Meanwhile, the Armory Loader malware, first spotted exploiting Asus Armory Crate software last year, has evolved with advanced attack techniques, including payload distribution, privilege escalation, and anti-endpoint detection and response features. So, what can you do to protect your organization from ransomware attacks? Stay informed with daily email updates from SC Media, covering the latest and most pressing news in the cybersecurity world. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the controversial topics we've discussed today in the comments below. Do you think businesses should prioritize cybersecurity over other areas? Or is there a better balance to be struck? Ransomware Group uses AI chatbot to intensify pressure on victims. In the shadows of cybercrime, a new and increasingly sophisticated threat emerges. Ransomware groups are now turning to artificial intelligence to escalate their pressure on victims. And here's where it gets controversial. Some might see this as merely a clever tool, while others argue it signals a dangerous evolution in cyber extortion. Recently, a ransomware operation claiming to offer a new ransomware-as-a-service, RaaS, platform unveiled its existence, calling itself Global Group. In June 2025, this group advertised its operation on the Russian anonymous marketplace, RAMP, also known as Rant4U, a prominent hub for cybercriminal activities. Researchers from Picus Security rapidly initiated a detailed forensic analysis, examining malware samples, infrastructure setups, and control mechanisms. Their deep dive revealed that while Global Group didn't introduce groundbreaking new features, it did incorporate capabilities found in existing ransomware families, like Momona RIP and Blacklock. In their July 21st report, Picus Security suggested that Global Group is essentially a rebranding of these older, well-established groups, highlighting that much of its methodology follows familiar patterns rather than pushing innovation forward. They observed that across all stages, payload, distribution, control, and operational tactics, Global Group displayed continuity and mature techniques rather than revolutionary changes. But the game changer here isn't just in what the malware does, it's how it's being managed and negotiated. Global Group has introduced a notable twist, an AI-driven chatbot integrated into its negotiation panel. This is an unprecedented move in ransomware dealings. Victims are directed to a dual portal system, one for data leaks and another for negotiations, mirroring the modular approach seen in Lockbit's infrastructure, which supports their double extortion tactics. Once victims land in the negotiation interface, they're greeted by an AI-powered chatbot designed to automate communication while subtly applying psychological pressure. The interface is user-friendly, even for those without technical backgrounds, prompting victims to upload encrypted files for free decryption validation, a clever engagement tactic. All interactions occur via a secure channel, with a visible countdown clock to emphasize urgency and encourage quick compliance. Analysts who reviewed chat transcripts found demands that can reach up to 7 figures in Bitcoin. For example, BTC 9.5, roughly $1 million at that time, with the threat of publicizing stolen data increasing if demands aren't met. Global's affiliates can monitor negotiations, set specific ransom deadlines. The reason this AI-driven negotiation tool is so significant is that it cuts down the need for human negotiators. The Picus security team highlighted that automating negotiations reduces operational workload for affiliates and allows Global to scale its outreach, engaging more victims across the globe more efficiently. In terms of tactics, Global's techniques are heavily influenced by past groups like Momona, RIP, Blacklock, and Lockbit. They use a cross-platform payload written in Go, Golang, which leverages Go's advantages, like static linking and concurrency, to deliver rapid encryption across Windows, Linux, and macOS. The choice of Go reflects current ransomware trends, focusing on maximum speed and cross-compatibility. From a coding perspective, Global employs a mutex string, specifically Global FXO16JMDG JUS 437, to prevent multiple instances from running simultaneously. A technique inherited from Momona RIP. It also uses the sophisticated CHA-20 Poly 1305 encryption algorithm, valued for providing both data confidentiality and integrity, similar to strategies seen in Blacklock and Lockbit. The ransom notes, embedded within the binary and saved as readme.txt files, contain coercive language and often include a proof of decryption technique to build trust with victims. Interestingly, operational security lapses are evident. Back-end API endpoints have leaked sensitive data like SSH credentials and real IP addresses, such as 193.19.119.4, linking Global's infrastructure to that of Momona and revealing overlaps in toolsets and hosting providers. The underlying RaaS platform features a modular payload builder that allows affiliates to customize many aspects: file encryption percentages, file extensions, or additional malicious behaviors like process termination, log deletion, and self-validity helps evade traditional detection methods. Moreover, the malware can target complex environments, including ESXi hypervisors, BSD systems, and NAS devices, broadening its attack surface in line with Blacklock's focus on hybrid environments. Advanced techniques like using goroutines for concurrent encryption and encrypting file names to complicate recovery efforts show that Global is implementing refined, multi-layered evasion strategies, borrowing heavily from successful features of Momona RIP and Lockbit. Detection and response to such a threat require a comprehensive approach. Picus Security recommends ongoing monitoring for signs such as high CPU/memory usage tied to Go processes, unusual file extensions or encrypted file names, misuse of native system utilities like VSS admin or WebUtil, and idle or suspicious SSH access from atypical locations. Behavioral monitoring should look for abnormal mutex strings, processes executing in ways that resemble ransomware activity, and lateral movement across network segments. They also advise security teams to simulate attacks using breach and attack simulation tools, test the effectiveness of existing defenses, and remediate identified gaps, especially those related to specific detection rules or telemetry blind spots. Blocking known malicious domains, especially those associated with Tor-based C2 communications and leak sites, is also essential. Implementing strict privileges, disabling unnecessary utilities, and segmenting networks can help contain and limit the impact of an infection. So, as ransomware becomes smarter and more automated, thanks in part to AI, defenders must stay one step ahead with proactive detection, swift incident response, and continuous security evolution. How do you see AI shaping the future of cyber attack strategies? Is automation a boon or a threat in the ongoing battle between hackers and defenders? Drop your thoughts. It's a debate worth having.